Hello and welcome back to X and Y Gaming, another Minecraft video. It's a Q&A video today. I meant to record this yesterday on Halloween, but I felt sleep was more important. Live your best life on the self-care Sunday. I've been playing Minecraft in my spare time for maybe an hour or so, and I've been building an iron farm. My laptop crashed a couple of times during recording, so expect a little disappointment. At any rate, let's talk about this iron farm real quick. It all starts with the most important factor, location. Once this was decided, I got to work clearing the land until I got bored and decided it was time to lay some tracks. The whole thing with an iron farm is to keep scaring the shit out of villagers, which means I need to transport at least 2 villagers I can breed later. Luckily, I had 2 in a village across the way already kept captive. So I just moved them over, once to get them together, and then again moving them closer to the job site. Clearing land and tool repair. Since the stone blocks were starting to take a minute, I had the bright idea to just cheese the wither. This meant I needed skulls. Unfortunately, I also didn't have the proper lighting in my car home and couldn't really see what I was doing, yet stupidly decided to fly blindly into my death. I have no idea what the hell was in my problem.
I lost the side!
Then it is gone.
But I can get it back! I can get it back!
But I brought up my inventory while crouching. I grabbed my iron armor and suited up and went back. So after giving up and trading with villagers, I went out to replace my elytra. The netherite chestplate comes from saving it in my ender chest, but don't worry, I lose it later. I guess I burned this village down or something. Man, I am all over the place. Oh, this is getting the wither skulls. And number 2 and 3. Anyway, my wither cheese setup is 1 block off from the center, which means when it spawns in... A couple deaths and several villager trades later, I'm back at it again trying to work out the design I want. I'm going with deep slate bricks and copper blocks that will look even better once fully oxidized. Also, the tinted glass is not only going to help spawn-proof this whole operation, but make it look great. With the chambers completed, I use a rudimentary staircase and bedtime pathfinding to fastly and easily get them to their places. And the zombie was probably the easiest one of them all. Just the whole way, fall right in, just right in. Oh, my God, you're beautiful. You are absolutely beautiful. I'm just gonna cover you up for good. Then it was just a matter of getting the ice I needed from the ice square that I would need for constructing the golden platform. I tried being fancy with tinted glass as walls, but I changed them out for regular walls later. After much villager trading, I could finally construct and utilize a beacon for haste too. It felt great. Almost as great as it feels to cut through stone-based blocks like butter. After clearing out enough space to please me, I decided to get started on the collection area. Eventually, this will be connected to my base, alongside everything else. With some water and signs and a single block of lava, all I would need to do is break the safety glass that keeps the villagers from seeing the zombie. But I can wait until sunrise. Now we can break this, realize our mistake and correct it, and then also give the golems a sort of barrier to keep them from missing the target. I can free this up later. Did I mention the window and walkway that lets you watch the golems die in a fire? So yeah, that's what I've been up to as far as Minecraft gameplay. But why has that taken so long? And where's all the juicy content? Well, let's just jump into the Q&A portion of today's video, while I get to work sprucing up this golem guidance shaft. On the Bat video of Gobbercore Episode 4, Bamboozling Bad Guys with Bat Bros, Ibrahim asks, where are you? It's been a while. Like and heart. I'm answering your question alongside several others right now. Video going up ASAP. Parenthesis. MVM. Boom. Great. Great. That was 3 days ago. I am so sorry. Well, you see, the reason for my absence is simple. I was... But I won't be getting into the details because it's behind a legal barrier, but also at the same time, it's 100,000% my own stupidity. It's my own arrogance, and I've got to own up to it. And also, probably going to have to go back in like a week or two, for like a year or two. So that's the thing. But hey, you know, when you do stupid you're going to have to pay the price. So I spent roughly 2 weeks. About a week and a half of it was in isolation. It was literally just me and an inch-thick mattress 3 feet from a toilet I pissed and shat in. They fed me 3 times a day through a hole in the door. I mean, on the bright side, I apparently survived COVID and didn't even realize I had it. So that was interesting. And very briefly, I tried answering as many questions as I could after obtaining said freedom. But also at the same time, I had to focus more on getting work and hours and money and income and generating revenue, etc., etc. Doing YouTube videos is a lot more of a hobby. And while I do in fact take it quite seriously, I'm not really getting paid yet. So I've got to keep going to work and also job hunting for a secondary / replacement job. I mean, hell, I got a text message to check my email, and the email was a rejection letter from McDonald's. I mean, the Gobber ladder, Gobber core number 2, the Dragoning, Ashley IG, well, that's not a question, says underrated. I would, like, slap the table for emphasis, but I don't want the cord cable or whatever to come out of the microphone. So I'm not going to do that, but I'm gonna like it, I'm going to heart it, and then I'm going to say thank you so much for your kind encouragement. Little clapping strong hand emojis. I'm so late for doing all this. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Mitashi. Next on the Minecraft Gobber mod showcase 1.17 fabric, a Waddles parody. Mitashri Kalita asks, can you say some good mods that go with Gobber, like more boss mods or stuff? While I do in fact want to go into a full mod case video showcasing what I have working with going into Gobber core, which you could just extrapolate and use for regular Gobber, I can easily right off the bat recommend things like Adorn, Sentimentality, Charm, and Charmonium, because those will add a bunch of furniture, shields, woods, just a ton of variants, like barrels. There's a bunch of barrels for all the different wood types. There's the wood type for the azalea tree, and then the barrels for that, and all the trapdoors and stuff. It's great. It's great. Fantastic. I love it. Those are great ones. Now, in terms of adding actual features, the Origins mod is pretty great. There's also Origins classes, which is my personal favorite, because my personal favorite is the villager trading one. But you can use whatever Origins mod you want. There's a ton of them, or none of them. That's fine also. The Advanced Compass is nice. I like that. I'm using that in MVM as well. The Companion Bats mod is really cute. Might as well use that one. The Marjuz's difficulty one, which, considering if you're playing with Gobber, your gear is going to get really good. So if, like, when you enter the Nether, the difficulty ramps up, and once you defeat the dragon, the difficulty ramps up. I'm pretty sure that's the only difficulty ramps. But the fact of the matter is, once you get the Gobber armor, even just the regular Gobber armor, God forbid the full entire dragon armor set, like, you're basically unkillable, especially when you slap on enchantments onto it. There is the Adventure Z mod. There is the Adventure Z mod, but I just didn't like the way that it spawned in a bunch of wither guys on horses, because then you kill the wither guys and the horses are just left there. It's really annoying. I don't like it. The More Villagers mod, might as well do it, because Gobber's already a little cheaty with how overpowered everything is. So if you have the More Villagers mod, then everything, the trading just becomes way easier. Unless you're like against villagers, then obviously don't do that one. The most important mod is the trumpet skeleton mod. On how to get the rarest ores in the game, Minecraft 1.17, can't think of any decent name, asks, how did you get the ore? I played the game. On the life of a homeless gamer MVM, William tries everything, says, that's tough, man. Life can be as hard as nails, and the effort you put into your videos truly does show. Hopefully this comment finds you well. Stay strong, and I wish you the best of luck. Have a good rest of your day. That, my man, did find me well. In fact, I'm pretty well right now. I mean, I'm still not that great. I'm hurting in terms of whatever. But in terms of like my resolve and how I'm intending to handle it and feel about it, I'm doing pretty okay. In retrospect, I've got maybe like a week left of freedom, but that's fine. That's my own fault. Anyways, your kind words are extremely kind, and oh my god, thank you. I genuinely am trying to do the most I can with the very little I have, because, like, especially the longer a video gets in terms of editing, then the longer, the hard, like, because, like, the bigger a project is and the more intricate the layout, design, and like, edits and stuff, then, like, the slower my computer gets, and then the harder it gets to navigate through the project of making a video. It's tough. It can be really annoying and take artificially a lot longer time, because my computer just has to, like, basically crap out for minutes at a time. But I mean, that's fine. It allows me to play Minecraft and have an escapism, so it's great. Thanks for the informative video. The Gobber mod has been changed for the worse. I don't know the update, but William tries everything goes on to say, thanks for the informative video, and all I can say is thank you for your kind, encouraging words, and just for being really cool. I haven't responded to any comments to these. I'm just liking and thumbing these. I'm sorry. With all your burning questions answered, and about a week or two of freedom left, I can finally get back to creating content when I can, in between job hunting, working, driving around between locations and appointments, and generally being homeless. Because even while rehabilitating my brain and way of thinking, my priorities are still in doing what I love. I can hear someone yelling outside my car. It's great.